I'm here on the last day of minibus service in Montreal. And it's also the 212 route that is currently on the minibus is going to change tomorrow to a very different bus, and a lot of what the 212 is now is going to be replaced with the 281 dial ride service, essentially.
That's collective, right?
Yes.
There are signs at the stops showing that the 212 will be replaced with the 281 taxi, and that the stop for the services is not quite at the same stop. We can see the dot matrix here indicates that the 212 will be modified. More on that later.
More less convenient since people are not going to see on Google Maps the taxi code exists.
So here's the big issue with this system. Google Maps does not support at all GTFS Flex.
Okay.
That's how you do dial-a-ride services in public transit.
Okay.
The other big issue is the STM is too broke to pay transit.
Like the app transit?
Yes, transit app, to be able to integrate the system in itself.
Yeah.
Right.
Chrono is nothing more than a reskinned Google Maps.
Yes.
And then there's the STM website, which they want to do something. They paid the Polytechnique like a couple $100,000 to develop a custom solution, but only for the STM website.
Okay.
But if you go to like the metro, like du Collège, there's like a giant map of like everywhere around Montreal and all the bus routes.
Yes, but if the only thing they show is a dot for the taxi collective,
What is that? Dex collective.
the 281.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And RTLs actually have their taxi collective in the transit app.
Yes, but they pay for it.
Okay, interesting. Because I also know that even with that, I mean, a friend of mine who lives in Brussels, who is served by the T48, and now that section of the T48 is only dialed on weekdays, and he thought he just lost service because he didn't know what the taxi collective was a thing.
That's the big issue with the STM. The Sainte-Ville, Sainte-Anne, Baie-d'Urfé, the Techno Park.
I've used that one before, actually.
It is very nice. It's
With
probably
the REM?
yes. There's Côte Vertu West on weekends.
Okay.
L'île le Parc Jean Drapeau has one in winter
Interesting.
because there's no more buses if you need to go somewhere.
Okay.
There's there's also like elder systems. No one is informed of this because they never advertise it.
If I search for Navette Or, that's the old name for the elder system he was talking about, all I get is references to that old system. You have to either search for Navette Or par taxi, that's with by taxi, or go through the left pane to find it. And even then, for Ile des Sœurs, for instance, the map is really hard to read, and if I want to zoom in, that's a dead link.
They have a dial-a-ride taxi gold for elders.
Okay.
It's the same thing as the dial-a-ride, but reserved to elders.
Interesting. Okay.
Those, sadly, no one knows they exist.
Yeah. I mean, at work, I just tell people that the taxi collective Techno Park exists.
The big...
Because it's not very well advertised.
It is amazing. You got the REM directly now.
On Sustainable, yeah.
While you wait for the Marie Curie station.
Exactly.
The big issue I'm worried about the dial-a-ride taxi here in Sainte-Anne, you got the McGill University here, and John Abbott College.
Oh, yeah.
The 212 is one of the rare, unique bus lines in Montreal that has a noon rush hour.
Okay.
Every student went here, took the 212 to restaurants,
Okay.
and then they took it back to school.
Okay.
The reason we have the 212 is the roads are so small.
Right.
With 40, 60, 80 taxis, welcome to lunch rush.
Oh, okay. I hadn't thought of that.
That's the big issue we have with replacing the bus with a taxi.
Okay.
There is advantages to the new 212, personally. In Sainte-Anne, there is the Eco Museum, which is a nature zoo. Very hidden. Not many people know about it. In summer, the 419, which is the express that normally brings people to the college.
From Fairview?
Yeah, from Fairview to the college, it doesn't exist on weekend, except in summer. Because in summer, they use that line to serve the zoo.
Okay.
Now that the 212 is going to be a year system that will connect to the zoo, it is at least an advantage.
Okay.
You'll be able to always go to the zoo if you know that taxi exists to connect to it.
Right.
To explain, here's the current 212 route, and this is where we are, Terminus Macdonald. This section is skipped by the new route. Its nearest stop is a 15-minute walk from the terminus. Locals who don't know about the Taxi Collectif won't know that they can take the taxi to the train station served by the 212 and then the bus to the zoo. To be fair though, the 212 starts at the last REM stop in this branch, en Salorme. Once that opens, with the STM's redesigned bus network, the route should make a lot more sense. Enough talk, time to take the bus. Apparently, the Opus readers on these buses haven't worked in years. A comfortable bus overall?
If you want some quick trivia on Saint-Anne,
Yeah.
it is one of the last cities in the province who still has the bilingual stop signs.
Yeah, we saw some bilingual stop signs.
Because they're technically illegal now.
Oh, okay.
The province forces you to either take a stop
they have
or an arrêt.
Oh, but not both.
No, because both, the reason why, too much text, it's too confusing for a driver.
Okay.
Even though it's an octagon that is red.
In
Right.
Kanawaki, they say stop in their own language.
Yes,
Okay.
and in Dorval, you'll see some Inuktitut stop signs.
Inuit stop sign?
Yes.
Huh, okay.
And in Dorval, they have a special exception from Canada that their stop signs are allowed to be trilingual
Trilingual, shit.
because they need them.
Okay.
Anyways, here's the terminus of the 212, which will now be served by taxis.
REM chairs are actually nice. I like the REM chairs. And also the Metro ones, the Azures. But a lot of people like the MR set because it's better.
Yeah, I've heard that from a few people. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so we can just
Free parking.
Okay, for the EXO train. Alright, so there's John Abbott.
To finish, let's see where the taxi pickup will be.
These signs, you know you've seen the new metropolitan signage for the, not metropolitan, but the
Right.
STM signs for the buses?
Okay.
These are the brand new system they have
Oh, nice.
for the taxi.
Interesting location. Anyway, so there's 281, 284.
284 is the Bader Free system.
Okay.
Normally it connects the Bader Free train station to residents,
Okay.
but a lot of residents wants to come here as well.
Okay.
So they have the sign here for off peak hours.
Okay.
So people can go from their residence in Bader Free, which is no buses,
Okay.
straight to here.
Okay.
Then transfer to the same taxi,
Right.
because you have to leave the taxi here,
Right.
do a rebook to keep going.
Yes, because you have to. One of the endpoints has to be a terminus.
Yes.
Right.
It
Anyway.
really is a particularity.
Yeah.
Now for the 280 and the 281, what's nice, a lot of people going from the residence in Saint-Anne to the north, goes to work in Senneville. They were forced to go here, leave the taxi, go back.
Right.
Now that it's a merged system, there's still terminuses. From what I've understood here, train station, there's a pharmacy, the hospital, the town hall of
Town hall, yeah. As well.
Senneville, the town hall of Saint-Anne, and then there's Cap Saint-Jacques in Pierrefonds.
Okay.
This is one of the good things of the taxi. You can go to the beach where you can go swim. On Google Maps, I'll send you a photo.
Okay.
It tells you to take a 1.5 hour detour when it's a single trip to there.
On the taxis.
Again,
Alright.
no signage.
Yeah.